hero stands alone.
Coming at you like a champion.
Spectacular catch.
Coming at you like a champion.
Complete game for Walker Buehler.
Coming at you like a champion. Coming at you like a champion.
Welcome to R.B.I. Baseball 20.
And the Chaos Demon would like to welcome you to the start of a brand new, yes, this is the fourth attempt of our 60-game COVID scheduled season for R.B.I. Baseball 20 starring the New York Yankees. We will be starting a new franchise, but before we do, we're going to go into the game options and make sure everything is set properly. So game options, the difficulty is going to be hard. Offense, the modern and aim was just too inconsistent for me, and nothing really goes in depth into the aim part, so I'm just going to keep it to modern. Pitching's modern. Pitching camera's going to be modern. Let's see here. Fielding control is standard, so I control all the dives. Dive control is mine. Ball indicator static because the Classic doesn't give you enough depth or wind perception to catch it. And DH is going to be AL only because if they don't implement everything about the 2020 rules, including the second baseman on an extra innings, and they don't give me a 28-man roster, I'm sticking with the American League with a designated hitter. Only thing that's changing is a 60-game shortened season. So now that we have that out the way, the settings and extras, I turned off the music so that you guys can hear me talk. Sound effects and voice top, favorite team Yankees. Everything is ultra high to give you the best visual experience I could possibly give you. And in terms of managing the rosters, we'll get the latest roster update and we'll load the most recent roster update. Roster update active September 25th. Alright, so we loaded that. And without further ado, we're going to start the new franchise and set everything up. Just real quick to go over the previous franchises. The first franchise, I accidentally, once new rosters came available, I hit the wrong button that just updated the people on their existing teams and it didn't make the trades. So that screwed that up. The second time I was 17 games into the 60-game season and everything was going smoothly, until I got a recommendation for a player who said, hey, you can get more people by streaming both on Twitch and Twitter. Or Twitch and YouTube. And when I tried that, everything got completely screwed up. And it took me a while to get back to where I was. So I decided to not do that. And I will be uploading previous I don't want to call it previous games or previous series. That's what the word I was looking for. Previous series up on YouTube at the end of those. And then the third reason I'm resubmitting was that I unfortunately dropped water in the middle of a game on everything. I have a water bottle that I use, and for some reason the top epoxy came off of the part that screws on. And water went everywhere, and I was lucky to save my computer pieces. But when that happened, the game went out of control. And so I said, you know what, let me just restart. So I'm restarting. Everything should be in perfect position. And let's just jump into this. So new franchise. Start the new franchise with the most up-to-date rosters. The Yankees. They have a 94 contact, 99 power, 71 speed. Starters are labeled at 86, bullpens at 91, and fielding's at 75. Let's see if that adjusts any as I make my roster changes. Injuries will be... I'm not going to put realistic because people can get injured for the whole season, and I just think that's a little much. Moderate I like because people can be injured up to a month, and I feel like a month of missing somebody is a good amount of time to miss a star player. So I'm going to leave it at that. Trades, I'm not leaving it unrestricted. I'm putting it strict so that you have to trade a proper player for a proper player. And season length, instead of 162, 81, or 52, I'm going with the new 60-game season that was implemented, so the true 2020 season. So with that said, my first series is going to be over a 4-day period versus at the Washington Nationals. It's going to be the only time I face the Washington Nationals. So it's 7:08, 7:05, and at 7:0 and at 1:05. So if I can get a pen, I can write this information down. Date, July 23rd. Actually, I should put the top mark on the top. So let's put Thursday there. Thursday and then Saturday. July 25th. And Sunday, July 26th. First pitch is going to be at 7:08 p.m. Then followed by a 7:15 p.m. And then we get a day game. p.m. is a day game. And let's see, now it's final postseason standings. Okay. So standings, pre-game record: the New York Yankees are 0-0. Which makes them tied for the American League East first versus the Washington Nationals, who are in the same boat. At Washington, who's 0-0. Tied for the National League East in first. So I think that sets up the first series there. Now what I need to do is set up the rotations. So the rotations, it looks like everything is a little out of whack. So let's set it up. So we got Cole, Tanaka, Jordan Montgomery, J. Happ, and Devi Garcia. So they got my 5 starters in place. That's great. Now let's see if they have my bullpen starting with my long man, Loiza. So he's a long man. So now we got 7 more to go, starting with my closer, Chapman. 8th man is Zach Britton at 6. Is my 8th man. Then we go to Ottavino, who's my 7th inning. My 6th inning is Chad Green. And then it leaves 3 spots for Luis Sessa, Jonathan Holder, and Nick Nelson. I like Sessa, I like Holder, but Nick Nelson to me is not going to be on the team. The reason is I'm taking Nick Nelson off is because Tommy Conley has better command. He has a wicked changeup. Not the best fastball or slider, but his changeup and command are better than someone like Brooks Christie, who has better stuff but less command. Actually, Christie looks like he got a little bit of a boost at the end, and he just doesn't have the command. I guess for 1 inning, if I don't have to worry about command, I can go with Christie. Yeah, Jore also has decent command in a 4-seamer and a fastball. Yeah, let's switch him out for Conley. And then we're going to compare Conley to Yajuri. Conley has dominant command and his changeup. Well, the 4-speed and changeup are above average. Nothing to write home about, and then he has 2 pitches that he can't do. Him, the slider, and the 4-seamer are just a setup change. I'm sticking with Conley. At least for now. I mean, if things happen later on down the line, injuries, I have guys like Albert Abreu, Ben Heller, Nick Nelson, Michael King, who's really more of an extra long man / reliever, Paxton. I won't use Severino no matter what, just because he had Tommy John, and as tempting as he is dominant, but I'm just not going to use him. I got guys like Clark Schmidt, Yajuri, Tyler Lyons. Basically, it's going to be Brooke Kriske, Nick Nelson, maybe Ben Heller, but Kriske's in, so it's going to be Nelson, Heller, or Yajure. No, Kriske's not in. So Kriske, Yajure, Nelson, or Heller. Because I'm going with Conley. So that's that. Lineups and rotation wise. Now let's take a look here. So LeMahieu's leading off in second, Judge playing right. I'm going to break it up by putting Hicks in the middle of Judge and Stanton. The 5 hitter is going to be Voit. Followed by the 6 hitter is going to be Gio. Followed by Torres. Sanchez is going to be the 8th hitter. And 9th hitter is going to be, against right-handed pitchers, it's going to be Brett Gardner. I want to put Clint Frazier in, but not against lefties. If we go to right hand, no DH. not much changes. We're gonna have LeMahieu, Judge, Hicks in the middle. Stanton, he's gonna be forced to play left field is all. Now we're gonna have Voit in the 5 slot. Gio, Glaber, Sanchez. Lefty with DH. Here's where it gets a little interesting. So we're going to have LeMahieu, Judge, Hicks, Giancarlo, Voit, Urshela, Torres, Sanchez, and Clint Frazier's righty. And he's going to be going up against left-handers. So I'm going to start Clint Frazier in these games for now, and we'll see how that works out. And then lefty no DH. It's going to be LeMahieu, Judge, Hicks, Stanton, Voit, Urshela, Torres, Sanchez. So really, the top 8 of the order does not change. And then depending on if we have a DH, we're going to have Gardner batting 9th and left, or Frazier batting 9th and left against lefties. Starting pitching is set. Bullpen is set. Let's go to the bench now. Higashioka's in. Wade is in. Gardner's obviously in. Clint's in. I gotta get an infield guy. So Talkman's the odd man out, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to move Talkman. Who, if I had 28 spots, he'd be on there, but I don't. I gotta get an infielder. I don't really have much choice. It's either Estrada or Andujar. And because Estrada plays second, the same as Wade, Andujar can do third base, the corners, and maybe first, and a little outfield just in case. So Andujar wins by default, and he's on the team. So your Yankee lineup going into the season is LeMahieu, Judge, Hicks, Stanton, Voit, Urshela, Torres, Sanchez, Higashioka, Andujar, Wade, Brett Gardner, and Clint Frazier. Those are the 13 batters. As for pitching, you got Cole, Tanaka, Monty, Happ, and Garcia as the 5. And then the 8 bullpenners are Britton, Sessa, Chapman, Green, Holder, Conley, Loaiza, and Ottavino. Those are my 13 bullpen guys. And let's see, franchise settings, injuries moderate, trade strict. We already went through that. And yeah, that's that. So we are all set for a brand new season. Garrett Cole against Corbin is going to be game number 1. Right now, I'm going to end the stream to make episode 00 as the kind of the setup for it, because it looks like, to be honest, the Yankee-Cleveland playoff game looks like it's finally going to get started, and I'm going to be watching that. So hopefully I'll have the energy afterward to play. Otherwise, I'll begin this series tomorrow. But I wanted to get this all done, straighten everything out, get this going, and yeah, set it all up. So I'll see you all guys either later tonight or tomorrow. Let's go Yankees. Thank you so much for watching. Please spread this channel around so that it grows. If you have other content creators who want to share their R.B.I. 20 games and have a central place to put it and bring their fans, please let them know about the Discord and the channel. And thank you very much, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.